Hey folks, welcome to a new Let's Play featuring
Let's
me,
play
Player
Sledgehammer.
1. I
Yeah.
mean, the mysterious JG.
I'm Player 2, also known as Bobo the Vulture.
Now, for reasons that have to do with the fact that I already played a lot of Warriors Orochi and unlocked everything and had full access to every mission without doing the requirements to get in blah blah blah, I actually threw in my old hard drive that the game came with, and I'm playing without my Xbox tag so that we're starting a game from scratch. And that game, as you've probably gleaned from the fact that I already mentioned it, is Warriors Orochi. Xbox One starting at $3.99, folks, just in case you didn't notice that. It's all over the screen.
They've thrown out the Kinect. They've gotten every last shred of what made the new Xbox One unique and torn it down, man.
How is the Kinetic unique? It's a rip off of the Wii
It's like
controller.
voice activation and stuff to it, I think. I don't have one, I don't really.
Oh,
it's
Omega.
Forceful. Alright.
Hey, it's Yuna. Oh, it's not
Yeah.
Yuna.
No, I still think that's Una.
Yuna after, like, being transformed by jealousy in the fashion of a Sailor Moon villain.
There you go. Moon prison powers and such.
Hey,
Two ships
junk.
passing in the night.
I came to fight cowboys. Are you the closest I can find? I came here to infringe on copyrights. Chinese are like, what the hell? Cannons? What is this?
You guys are using gunpowder to actually like fire weapons and shit.
We just use it for fireworks. Jeez. It's probably a huge mark-out moment for Kowai Addict to see those two fighting together, but at this point, we're playing the first game of the series when there are 3+ games. I say plus because there's like also Warriors Orochi 3 hyper fighting or something. Doc Kiao is here to create tornadoes.
And apparently set ships on fire. That's pretty big. I'ma get you.
Alright, so Warriors Orochi. There's Snake Dude watching Lubu fight,
Tadakatsu Honda.
yeah, so.
I mean, you know.
Why is this happening?
I don't know.
Why indeed?
What's
Let's
going
see
on?
if we can find out. Or we can go to story mode.
That's cool. If you want to select
Be
the Southwest,
we can
Shu
play
Wei
as
or Wu.
the Shu World Order. We can do things the Wei Wei.
Our enemy is
We
Wei.
can join the Four Horsemen.
Oh yeah.
Well, we can play
Tigers.
as
Or you can play
samurai.
as warriors. The entire or you can play as Japan.
All of them start kind of after the main story has already got going. 2P is joined. I was gonna suggest we play as Wei first, but
Okay.
it kind of doesn't matter. The stories all basically take place simultaneously.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I imagine they intertwine, and I don't think ordinarily I'd be worried about I don't know what's gonna happen in history, but I somehow get the impression that's not going to matter as much.
No,
in this game,
This game
as
is
opposed to-
supposed to be about guys traveling across time and space. You know, traveling
To
where the
cowboys
strong
are.
people are,
Yeah.
praying for a healthy battle or whatever. So the story doesn't make a lot of sense. Technically, Warriors Orochi eventually develops its own continuity storyline or whatever, and a flashback story in Warriors Orochi 2 is the one that's set first, but that's like playing Metal Gear Solid 3 before you played Metal Gear Solid because you're convincing yourself you're experiencing the true story even though nothing that happened in Metal Gear Solid 3 was conceived of at the time of Metal Gear Solid.
It's like watching
Yeah.
the Star Wars prequels first.
Ugh.
If you do that, you're not gonna make it through the whole story.
Exactly. Anyway, folks, let's find out what the hell this game's about and start with Wei.
But our enemy is Wei. Oh, never mind, I guess not.
So we both... Now, the way this game works is that you pick 3 characters
Okay.
and you switch between them during battle. It's supposed to be set up so that you're not going to be able to get through battle just using one guy. He's going to take damage and you need to tag out and somebody else will come in and the guy you're not playing as will heal while you fight as somebody else.
Oh, like a Tekken tag tournament sort of thing.
Sort of, yeah. So I never played that game, but I'm going to say yes.
Sure.
So, yeah, at the beginning, these are the only 3 that we have access to. Cao Fi, Zhang Liao, and Zhu Huang. Now, it's not a bad starting combination, really.
There they are, everyone.
You might wonder why you can't start as Cao Cao, but whatever. And we don't get to change characters at this point. We'll unlock characters that we could change out later, but now you can't use any of the other kingdoms. You can only use Wei, and these are the only guys on Wei that we have.
Okay.
Now, if you win this storyline and then you play Shu, you could use Wei characters in your Shu story, but it doesn't really make sense.
Shu story 2 is what it would become.
We don't have weapons, we don't really have abilities, we don't really have much of anything going on.
Kind of worthless.
Yeah, we suck.
Alright.
Although we could, as you can see, our starting characters for Shu, we have Jing Sai, and that's not the reason I bought the game. I had no idea she was a starting warrior. You know, Jing Sai, Zhao Yun, Wu's only starting character is Sun Ce. And then you've got a bunch of Samurai Warriors characters, because another weird thing that's going on in this game that you can't really tell. Actually, this is the only story that you start out, we're playing as Wei, and all 3 of our starting characters are actually Wei. The others, you're starting.
The others,
you start with Shu. The Shu story, you start with 2 Shu characters and a Samurai Warriors character.
It's like like all the other situations or story modes are like an enemy mine situation where like you get like thrown in with, you know, the other, and you have to work together.
Actually, now that I think about it, this is the only story mode where you don't start out with Samurai Warriors characters, because you start out with Samurai Warriors characters in the Samurai Warriors storyline, but Shu and Wu both have to start working with these freaking invaders from Japan.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, weapon fusion, I guess we'll learn about that once we actually start getting stuff. Tutorial. That might be worth seeing. Warriors Orochi introduces the concept of 3-person team in battle. This is never something that any other game has ever done. So, you're engaged in battle, you got the other 2 recuperate. All characters belong to one of 3 attack categories. Each of these attack categories features different special attacks. Towards these different attacks, strength will be a vital step towards victory. Power category has a power attack. Hyper armor. You don't understand any of this shit. Don't worry. You basically just play the game like you play the game, and you're gonna be okay.
Okay.
Combination
so
maneuvers.
So basically, what you're trying to tell me is
thrusts. Oh, they can jump away in mid-attack. That's kind of interesting. Pressing the right bumper in place of Y in any combination of the attack is greatly strengthened and uses the Muso gauge.
Huh.
Initiate Muso attack, then switch to a character whose Muso gauge is full. You can immediately perform a further Muso attack, creating a Muso chain.
So you do a Muso, tag out to the guy who's arrested up and gotten his Muso, and they Muso'd up too.
I was hoping they would tell us what button you used to actually
switch. I was wondering if you were going to tell me that.
I don't remember. I haven't played in a long time.
No, I mean that's fair.
Alright, let's exit because
oh yeah, let's go. Let's go find out what's next.
So our starting battle is the Battle of Kuzegawa.
Okay.
It's Orochi army and Daji army versus Resistance army. Advance on 3 fronts, cooperate with the allies, and seize the main camp.
We will crush the resistance.
At this point, we still don't...
Are we the resistance? I guess that might be true.
We're blue, so we're apparently Orochi army. So hey, the game is named after us. We're probably the heroes.
Yeah, I think so.
I would have made so. Anyway, I have no idea what's going on. So let's find out what's going on.
I have no idea what's going on, man.
I'm gonna stick with normal. I remember this game actually starting out kind of hard. At least it felt like it. But part of that's just because you get used to playing DW5 and you've leveled everybody up, and
whenever you start one of these new games,
it's actually kind of hard for a little bit.
Yeah. So especially we have nothing.
Peacock mode.
We joined NBC.
They recycle a lot of footage for this. Nobunaga is having a meeting and suddenly the sky opens.
I desire a portal to another dimension. If we don't act quickly, Sun Xuan will be sucked it up.
Hell. This is what would happen if, like, the ultimate Kowai nerd was given godlike powers.
These people would all be sucked up and forced to manage airlines.
Yeah. Nobunaga, we place you in this castle. You no longer have the ability to fight, but you can place traps and defend yourself.
Is that so? Okay.
It's kind of a variation on some cinemas we've seen before.
So this... Wait a minute. They're fighting like miniature Avatar dudes?
Dang! I wanted to defeat the evil demons from hell!
Oh, I thought he was about to go for the Superman punch.
Oh man, don't worry, Roman Reigns. Yeah.
The
Oh, can you
legendary
imagine? Oh,
serpent
sorry.
king, Orochi, descended from the heavens, and the world was transformed in an instant.
Really? Can you imagine if our starting 3 characters were Ambrose, Roman Reigns? We'd totally be able to defeat the demon Orochi.
That would make any sense. What are you talking about?
If they were plucked out of trying to fight demons, I'm stupid.
Yeah, come on.
Using his inhuman powers to warp time and space, he created a fusion between the Three Kingdoms era of China and the Warring States period of Japan. He then tested his might against the heroes of these ages.
He then tried to grab some warriors out of the Trojan War area of the West, but the game only came out on a couple of systems, and it really didn't get a lot of traction, so we're probably not going to do another version of that.
Most of the great armies of these two periods fell to destruction before the might of Orochi. The news of the death of Cao Cao, Lord of Wei, was reported, and it was left to his son, Cao Pi, to take up the leadership of the clan.
But at least he's got Sima Yi to help him. I mean, that guy's trustworthy, right?
No, Cao Cao.
No Cao Cao. He's Lord No-No.
Hoping to control Wei himself, Orochi sent Da
Well,
Jin,
Orochi's
his
pretty.
strategist, to take the
Surprised
offer
at how
of an
pretty
alliance
Orochi
to
is.
Cao Pi, which he accepted.
Hey. So this time we are going to be the bad guys.
Yeah, it's like, oh wow, you know, like, demons from hell came and killed my father. You know what? I think I can work with these guys.
Once
I was
this
going to do
signed,
that anyway.
Da Jin employed Cao Pi to suppress any resistance to Orochi in the name of maintaining law and order.
You know, like the big boss man.
I'm assuming the peasants must have been brought along too, otherwise, I don't know.
Despite this, Cao Pi followed Daji's orders faithfully, never raising the slightest objection.
In fact, he even turned his skin blue so that he'd fit in with the demons. So I wonder how this is going to work. We're going to have a pool of 3 guys, and we're just going to hop back and forth between them randomly?
No,
or?
we're each gonna. I'm gonna have like 3 guys in player 1 colors. You're gonna have the same 3 guys in player 2 colors. What? It's the way this game works. It's not really I mean, if we had 6 guys, we wouldn't have to use any of the same guys, but. I don't have any abilities.
No.
Don't have any team info. We have to defeat Huang Gai. Because for some reason he's decided that he's not going to serve demons. I mean, it's just being trouble is what he is. We got 2 different Cao Pi units. Juju is
He's in pretty good spirits considering everything's happened.
he's pretty happy.
Morale's pretty nice.
It seems like Zhang Xiao doesn't want to work for demons either. These guys
Yeah,
are really
wait.
pretty finicky.
Wait a minute, come to think of it, yeah, why is Juju fighting us?
Because we're serving Satan!
But he's
It's like-
serving us!
It's like, oh, you know, I don't know if I like working for Satan.
Orochi and Satan are not necessary.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I just kicked you out. Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah,
Never mind.
you're gonna fight.
All right.
Fight is the bottom
Fight.
option.
Yeah, let's fight.
Alright.
Everyone's really shiny.
Yeah, you are.
You want me to round up some bandits?
They may be mere bandits, but our Lord wants them erased.
I thought we were allies. I wasn't like subordinate.
Our
but-
lord is unused to receiving orders. This must be hard for him. We must endure this for the sake of our
He's
lord.
like staring at
I will
people.
not turn down a request from my noble ally, Orochi.
That's Lord Orochi to you, remember?
We'll
You're
call him what
quite
we
the
like.
strategist.
And
Yeah.
just whose side are you on?
And who are you
Orochi and
anyway?
I are allies. I will do it.
So there's your
You wouldn't mind
plot to
explaining
start us
what
off.
we have planned, now would you?
Our forces will divide into two parties.
What's up, how you doing? Hey, like the hair.
The main
Yeah.
force will move west from the
Hey,
river,
we got some lightning
taking
going
out
on
any
here.
enemies in its
I
path.
suppose, should I sweep south, considering...
Oh, do what
The
you
mobile
will.
unit will
It's
circle
the
to
first
the north
mission.
of
This
the
one
main
shouldn't be
camp
too bad.
and attack from there.
Oh, we're in the wrong...
And what exactly will you be doing?
I'm taking the south. Do you have a problem with that?
Bitch.
I'll keep an eye on how you two go from back here. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what new heights of cruelty you can reach.
Yeah, I'm cruelly playing the same Dynasty Warriors game I've been playing for the last 10 years. Alright, I really hate the player 2 colors. We gotta unlock some other guys.
See that you follow a demon? Oh, you shall be judged.
Out of my way, you relic.
I shall not be labeled a fool by a charlatan.
Ah, here we go.
Yeah, I will not be labeled a fool by a charlatan. I'm gonna come out and actually fight instead of just watching. Helicopter attack.
There you go. Oh!
Yeah, we definitely got some issues with slowdown with this many dudes on screen. Oh no, he's got defense up.
How dare you?
Another victory for courage.
Hey, come on, I thought I got him.
Catching up to do.
I went,
Serpents everywhere I turn. Oh, is this the end for the way of peace?
is this the end for lovable Ignids? No. That would be a game to play sometime, whichever King of the Fighters game featured lovable Ignids.
That was... I don't know, was that 9 or
Anyone you see.
11? They made a lot of those.
They did.
The enemy approaches. We must join up with our mobile unit and fight back.
With Gundams?
Why not?
The Jinx, I guess.
Oh great, I can't tell which one of us is which on the map.
The road's cleared up. I'm taking this chance to seize their camp.
Alright, well, I'll follow you.
Mitsunari. He used us as bait to distract the enemy while he sneaked in.
What a douchebag. I can't believe the Chinese would use the Japanese so. Well, I recognize. Okay, now I figured out which map we're on anyway.
That's cool.
It's the one where Sakon, in Sakon's story mode, wanted to embarrass them. We had several fine battles here, playing as an army of Nobutatas.
The enemy should have passed by now.
Now is our chance to seize their main camp.
Apparently our strategy was retarded and our main camp is already about to fall.
I'd better go and greet them.
Our allies are
I-
watching. We must not be
I
shown
got
up.
completely lost, which actually I think has brought me down to where those other enemy armies were. I'm gonna think about this, and
I'm interested in this.
kind of wishing I had a
battle
horse
against-
right now. But
I'm interested in this battle against people who, like, are fighting the demon as I should be.
Oh yeah, I should be, if I'm running from place to place, I probably should be using South
Why do they
P,
even
because I'm
bother?
guessing he's faster than Ju.
I have some catching up to do.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I think you're going the right way in
You got a
general.
horse. Yeah, I'm blonde. This is weird.
He is the one called Sailor Moon.
Kind of.
I'm blonde. This is kind of weird. I'm also fighting for an army of demons who killed my dad.
I have some catching up to do.
Yeah, I got an ability.
Yeah, I leveled up. Yeah, I leveled up.
Approach the enemy camp from the west.
They are not.
Mobile unit, rendezvous with me.
Hey, form an alliance with that guy, would you?
What are you talking about?
Mitsunari, the yellow army, wants you to form an alliance with him, which I guess means hang out with him.
Okay.
Get ready to taste my steel.
Somebody's trying to fight me, I think. Oh no, there, Mitsunari. Okay, yeah.
Come. We can't let South P think we can't fight.
Come, Cao Pi, form with me that we can prove. Never mind. I want so much to impress Cao Pi. So Mitsunari, we haven't played as Muso at all, but those of you who watched me play through Sakon's story, that was the guy Sakon was working for. Kind of a jerk, but he grows on you. He was a huge pain in the ass when we were playing Warriors, and then once we got him on our side, we never used him. It's like, okay, now that we actually have you working for us, you can retire. We just... Oh, great, this game still features the... You defeat a guy and knock him off behind the spawning points for the enemies, and you can't go get the power-up problem. It also features this weird thing where you use the right stick to control the camera, but it moves in the opposite direction
Feeling
than when
ready
you
for
think.
a serious scrap.
All right, people. Are you ready to have some real fun?
Oh shit, Gio Yuan, and he's not on my side.
Hang on. Isn't that Cao Pi?
No, I'm
I
Ji
can't
Wong.
believe the Prince of Wei would sink to wait on a snake. The truly evolved man moves with the times.
There are a lot of officer guys here.
There's nothing else for it.
Another victory for courage.
I have some
Another victory for courage, so have some.
You want some courage? Come get some.
Okay, normal mode might be a little easy even when you're first starting out, although we might want to
catching up to do.
play another mission or two before we decide that. Part of it's probably the fact that we're playing two-player. I'm used to having to do everything.
Is that a problem for you?
Oh, that's you talking to him. So I'm the Cao Pi who's talking to Gio Yuan. You're the Cao Pi who's talking to Mitsunari. Hey, is that Dosan Saito? That's Dei Saito. It's Mr. Saito.
Why do they even bother?
I have some catching up to do.
There we go. Come on. Dino.
Damn! I hate backing out.
Another victory for courage.
Yeah, the cowardly dog.
Oh great, I'm getting shot in the face by Geo
By guns. Oh wow, you're totally right. This is the first time I've actually tried to manipulate the camera. Mitsunari, what's wrong with you? I've just defeated like a bunch of officers around you. Are you? Hey, I defeated some officers. Are you just not okay?
Your father would never have let Wei fall apart like this
Well, he kinda
if he were
did.
alive.
The men of Wei have lost none of their spirit, I see.
But they're still dumb. I mean, they are dumb. They weren't dumb before. Shut up. I know your alliance has been disbanded or something.
And he wasn't fighting anybody. I just came
it's
over
okay.
here
I
to be
mean,
like, at least I'll go like.
I guess I forgot about that. I think there's a mechanic where if you're hanging around near them, it affects something. But no, you didn't need to hang around with them forever when you stopped doing stuff. Oh, man, I gotta get out of here or I'll lose the base captain's power up. Must fling the base captain's corpse in the right direction.
Oh, you're over where there's actually still fighting going on, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you had the situation with our home base, so.
Yes.
Anyway, folks, yeah, so we're fighting the exact same game. You've seen us fight a million times before, but now there's demons.
With an added
No, we
layer
haven't
of
actually
confusion.
We haven't seen any, but
Well,
there was a chick in a weird outfit telling us
that one master strategist lady was clearly
in her underwear.
well, yes, she was clearly in her underwear and a demon.
She was like a fox demon, I guess.
I don't know, the demon in the fox. Demon in the fox.
Oh no, it's an alliance with Orochi army or something. What's going on?
On the wrong, there we go. I'm on the wrong side of the fence. Here we go. Now I'll be able to find a bunch of random army.
Until we win. That's just mean. Cao Cao always made sure we had plenty to eat.
If it isn't Shu Chu.
Choo-choo. Now it's just going to be non-stop fat jokes.
I have some catching up to do.
Yeah, it's not good at that. Hey, Zhang Liao.
I have some catching up to do.
I got an infinite number of these guys in red, these ensign red shirts, spawning over here.
Their groans are getting a little creepy. So, what we're supposed to actually be doing here?
There's an office there. I mean, there's a whole corner there that's all red. I mean, that's presumably where we gotta go. I'm just
You're just having
getting some free
just
kills
taking a
here on
break.
the intro level. I wiped off the place that they're spawning from so we can cut off the flow of red shirts. You heard Juju. He's upset that he doesn't get to eat
I'll
unless he
have you
wins.
on a bowl of rice.
Shu Chu, it's me. Does your stomach rule your head and your heart?
Oh, I didn't know it was you, friend. Fighting for the demon army? Sure, I'll join you.
Oh, counterattack.
I have some catching up to do.
And what?
Whoa. No.
That?
There. I think I got it. All right.
Okay,
I don't know
stuff
what's
like
going on. Swear I didn't press the Xbox button. Pressing R2 somehow managed to trigger. There we go. Must defeat Juju.
See, I have to use the map to tell whether there's enemy soldiers nearby because the fog of war is like insane with 2 players. like the tiger outfit that he's like Tiger Force version of Zhang Liao. Hey, the door's closed.
Well, I mean, you know,
Did
after
it trigger as like an ambush or something? Oh no, never mind. I rode right past you guys.
after Jim Morrison left or died, you know, I mean, there wasn't much left for the doors to do. Oh.
Why do they even bother?
I don't know.
Yes, one of us did it.
Yes.
Up to do.
No need to figure out
We
who.
don't need ropes for him. Just find
We
him
don't
something
need
to
no
eat.
water.
He'll be happy.
Let the motherfucker burn.
Ooh, I can hardly bear the excitement. Wipe them all out, down to the very last one of those vermin.
Filthy worms. Feel the iron force of justice.
See the fossils of Wu.
I admire your spirit, warrior, but I shall not be judged by you.
I don't have a spirit warrior. Yeah, you take damage really quickly. That's why you're supposed to need 3 dudes. Game tends to go to hell really quickly. Like you're doing fine and suddenly, oh crap, I'm not doing so good.
I won't lose a second time. Another victory for courage.
The cowardly dog. Hey, knock it off, one guy. Gotta come over here for some exciting food stuff.
Have courage.
4 out. I presume I'm doing something good. I sliced you straight through some horses.
I love it when the helicopter move actually works. It's not often, but
Discretion is the better part of valor.
hell, it is for more than just filling a helmet.
Great axe.
I have some catching up to do.
Let me ask you a great question. Surrender or get out of my sight and die. Hey, Dodgy's hanging out. Breakdancing. We're not hitting the buttons fast enough, Bobo. He's not dying. Come on.
Why do they even bother?
Yes. I was kind of hoping you would win there. All
Get
right,
in there.
my 3 guys won. Your
My
3
3
guys.
sons.
Have the proud officers of Wu sunk to this?
seriously, come work for a demon like me.
Ha! You're one to talk. A slave to a snake. If I'm so pathetic, then come and finish me off.
Okay, just did.
Alright. I got it. Hang right there.
I am a compassionate man. You may go. But next time, think carefully about how you want to attack.
What?
You live
Yeah.
to regret your arrogance. Next time, you will feel my wrath.
And Vortis, yes.
Sao P, forgive me. I was so hungry, I didn't know.
Enough. From now on, you will work for me.
Hey, where's Lord Cao Cao? If he was here, he'd fix everything.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to hear right now. I'm
Yeah.
trying to prep for a Spinaroonie.
You are a simple man, aren't you? You think a hero can heal all this? But simplicity does have a way of winning the people's hearts. Your philosophy has a place.
You're the George W. Bush of ancient China. Choose, become a villain. Use me! Use me for your amusement. I got fortitude. Strength of Cavalier.
You got a twin blade. And another twin blade. And another twin blade. And another twin blade.
A pull blade, another pull blade, another pull blade, another pull blade, and a battle axe, and another battle axe. I accidentally skipped past something, and we unlocked a new scenario.
And another new scenario.
And we're gonna save our game today.
I guess we're pooling our.
I think we pool our stuff, yeah.
stuff. Okay.
But
that's
possibly if you played as like different characters, the weapons you got would go to them.
fine.
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out. Because I imagine one of us will use Jushu next time, and possibly not the other.
I don't know, folks. I don't know. But we'll find out next time on the next episode of Let's Play Warriors Orochi. So let's wrap up the story so far. There's some kind of demon.
Yeah.
And I summoned everyone to World of Hell. And killed Cao Cao, apparently. Or Cao Cao died at some point. And now Cao Pi...
I think he just saw this was all happen. It's like, screw this, I'm checking out.
Now Cao Pi is working for the demon. He brought along 2 of Cao Cao's old retainers, and has converted the stupidest of those remaining retainers to switch to his side. So will he gradually win over the forces of Cao Cao to work for the demon? What of Mitsunari and his goofy headgear? And what about Daji, the demon in her underwear?
Yeah.
We'll find out more in the next episode. I'm a Serious JG, thank you very much for watching, and we hope you'll join us next time.
I'm Bobo the Vulture, and I'll see you later.